Good evening. Action expresses priorities, once said by Mahatma Gandhi. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. BDF General Command announces 114 missiles and 190 drones destroyed since the start of Iranian attacks. The General Command of the Bahrain Defense Force announced that through the unwavering vigilance of its personnel, the BDF's air defense systems continued to successfully counter successive waves of the hostile Iranian aggression. Since the onset of hostilities, air defense have intercepted and destroyed 114 ballistic missiles and 190 drones targeting the Kingdom of Bahrain. The General Command expressed its pride in the exceptional combat readiness and vigilance demonstrated by BDF personnel and commended their sustained operational effectiveness in defending the kingdom. Bahrain mission to the UN sends letter to UN Secretary General and the Security Council President on behalf of GCC states regarding Iranian attacks. The permanent mission of the Kingdom of Bahrain to the United Nations in New York on behalf of the member states of the Gulf Cooperation Council GCC sent identical letters to the Secretary General of the United Nations and the President of the United Nations Security Council on March 9, 2026 and follow-up to the ongoing Iranian attacks targeting a number of GCC member states. The letter explained that it was submitted as a follow-up to the GCC states communication dated March 4, 2026 in response to the claims made by the permanent representative of the Islamic Republic of Iran to the United Nations during a press briefing on 6 March 2026 in which he alleged that damage sustained in some GCC states resulted from the interception of missiles by air defense systems. Sunni Endowments Council announces Eid al-Fitr prayers at main mosques at 6 a.m. not held at Eid prayer grounds. The General Directorate of Sunni Endowments Council announced that due to the current situation and circumstances, Eid al-Fitr prayers will be held at 6 a.m. in all main mosques and in mosques converted into temporary main mosques during Ramadan. The Directorate added that Eid prayer will not be held at the main Eid prayer grounds this year. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
Our skin is the mirror of our soul. Our skin is our largest sensory organ. Our skin needs a healthy microbiome balance. This is regulated by its pH value, which protects the skin from pathogens, cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. Bahrain delivers GCC Jordan statement at 61st UN Human Rights Council session. Ambassador Abdullah Abdullatif Abdullah, permanent representative of the United Kingdom of Bahrain to the United Nations Office and other international organizations at Geneva, delivered a joint statement on behalf of the GCC and Hashemite, the Kingdom of Jordan. The statement was delivered during the general debate under Agenda Item 3 at the 61st session of the United Nations Human Rights Council. In the statement, the GCC member states and Jordan strongly condemned the blatant Iranian attacks targeting the territories of several Arab and Islamic countries. NIHR chairman visits Salmania Medical Complex to check on injured citizens. Ali Ahmed Al-Darazi, chairman of the NIHR, National Institution for Human Rights, visited the injured residents from the Sitra area following the hostile Iranian attacks that targeted residential neighborhoods and civilian facilities. The chairman was briefed on the health status of the injured and the level of medical care provided. NPRA announces exceptional measures for visit visas in light of current circumstances. The Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs NPRA announced exceptional measures regarding visit visas in light of the current circumstances, the Iranian aggression against the Kingdom of Bahrain, and the resulting cancellation or suspension of several flights. Sheikh Hisham bin Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Interior for NPRA, said that holders of all types of visit visas who are currently inside the Kingdom of Bahrain and whose permitted stay expired on or after February 28 will be exempted from fines resulting from delayed departure from the country for an additional period of 1 month following the reopening of the airspace. Now we shall again go for a short commercial of break. Welcome back. World faces largest ever oil supply disruptions due to Middle East war. The war in the Middle East is creating the biggest oil supply disruption in history, the International Energy Agency said yesterday, a day after it agreed to release a record volume from strategic stockpiles to offset shortages and a spike in prices. Global supply is expected to drop by 8 million barrels per day in March, the IEA said in its latest monthly oil market report, a volume equal to almost 8% of the world's demand due to the blocking of the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow channel along the Iranian coast since the US and Israel began airstrikes on Iran on February 28. Ensuring stability of supply chains priority. Bahrain is in direct contact with ports across the GCC to support traders in navigating logistical challenges during this period of uncertainty following Iranian attacks on the region, a senior official has said. Speaking during an online meeting with traders and supermarket owners from the country, the Transportation and Telecommunications Ministry's Port and Maritime Affairs Under Secretary Badr Al Mahmoud affirmed that the kingdom is working diligently to ensure the stability of supply chains. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.